Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Glad you made it. It's a social production. We're doing it on Wednesday, November the 8th, 2023. If you're just joining me today, if it's your first time, buckle up, buckle down. Where can you find these beautiful videos? They're provided on YouTube. Subscribe there. All right. Follow me on Instagram if you like. Check out patreon.com/sadrate if you like to fiscally support the show. We drop in every week, shoots the shit with the fam. We keep it tight. We keeps it real, keeps it loose. And we're in a new space, baby. We're just, today's gonna be, and if you've been with me from the get-go, thank you very much for all the love and support. Sip, sip to the gang. Yeah, we're gonna keep it loose and go over a few items together. I have noticed, again, we're in a new space right now. We're in a new space. I'm still trying to last night was the first night that I slept relatively easy, comfortable, because I got rid of all the garbage. I cleaned up. Everything's kind of in its place. The essentials are here. We're good. Feeling good. But I still am figuring out the dimensions and whatnot. And I got to do something about the lighting, I think. I don't know. But maybe the interwebs loves dim lighting. Maybe that's the new, maybe that's the fucking, all you're gonna see is podcasts with dim lighting from now on, or movies just in dim lighting from now, because maybe there is some to it. Maybe I shouldn't add more lights, or maybe I should go with all the lights. Maybe I should just invest every penny I've got in lights. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment. More extreme lights or no lights, maybe just in the dark. We could do it. I could just legit walk in the closet, close the closet, and have it pitch black, and we could have a podcast in pitch black darkness. Maybe that'll be doesn't matter. We're somewhere in between, but yeah, gotta just figure out the little, and we're taking I'm taking it literally one teeny tiny baby step at a time. So thank you very much for joining me and letting me be a part of your lives and being a part of my life. This is exciting time. So I'm excited. I'm feeling genuinely just especially again, since last I've had proper sleep, which is super bueno, highly appreciated. Love to just, yeah, when you're in that, I don't know if it's REM sleep, but just comfortable, just sleep is good. In general, I just gotta say, big fan of sleep, sign me up. In terms I wish I could just do 4 hours though. I don't wanna do if I could function on 3 to 4 hours, but man, that's sometimes you need, I need my 6. I need at least my 6. If we could do something about that, 4 hours of salt, if there was maybe we could invent a pill together. You take a pill, 4 hours of sleep, and you're good to go. If you're gonna take a pill and get 4, why not take a pill and just get 2 hours of sleep? And if we're gonna make a pill for sleeping and it's like a vitamin, but for sleep. If sleep was a pill, dude, you just took us, yo, did we just create something together? Internets, interwebs, mi familia, mi casa, su casa, we are in a essay, homes, you feel me, fam? Oh, I think we just did something, dude. Sleeping pill, not the kind of sleeping pill where you take to go to sleep, but, well, similar to that, but it's condensed sleep. It's like condensed milk, but condensed sleep, bitches. I think we just did it. I think this should, if you want to get the checkbooks ready, if you want to draw a dotted line, if you want to point your finger to a place on the page and say, sign right here, well, consider it should probably take my phone out. The new iPhone that I have is a little bit larger than the old iPhone, which fits in the pocket, does not allow for maximum flexibility and agility, but nonetheless, point to that place where it says sign on the dotted line, and we could just make sleeping pills, condensed. Take condensed sleeping pills, and that way it'll sell itself. Imagine not having to waste a third of your day on sleeping. Maybe you shut off for half an hour, dude. All them hours. Think about the work you could get done. Think about the time you could spend with your family, or the work you can spend doing if you don't have family, which is not as good as the fast, different, but nonetheless, whatever hole you got in your life, fill it up with X, just like because whatever, dude, life is about holes and circles and coming in full circle and filling in holes and circles and putting things inside. So that's what it is, baby. Sleeping pill. Oh man, people would just be like fucking like doing a lot more, essentially, is what I'm trying to get to. So, write me a comment if you'd like to make sleeping pills. If you're in this, if you've been already thinking about it, don't you dare think about it, because I thought about it first. Dude, we thought about it together. So we can go, whatever, 50-50, 60-40, 30, who cares? Numbers are numbers. There's more to come. Numbers are just numbers, as long as everybody gets a piece of the pie. And it's good to have pie. So slice it up, or fucking dice it, or grate it. I don't know if you can grate. You could grate anything. You could grate pie, dude. Like, just give me a couple of, just shred a little bit. Boom, right there, dude. Sleeping pills. Taking over the nation, coast to coast. Taking over the globe, coast to coast. From one side of the globe to the other side of the globe. Upside down, inside out, dude. All around is what I'm trying to. It's 360, okay? 360 in a circle. We're doing it. Sips up to you guys and gals. What is going on? I mean, besides me having a great night's sleep, taking one of the most comfortable shits I've taken in some time now, I gotta say, just feeling overall good. So, that's just me personally touching base. I don't know where you guys and gals are at in your life. So whatever you're dealing with, we'll deal with it together as a family. And there's great things happening in and around the world. Speaking of families, segue time, skirt, dinner, skirt. Family time. A young family, relatively young family in Canada, actually. Here it's a bunch of Canadians, a Canadian family. Saskatchewan, if I'm not mistaken, was just in the past couple of days, I'm not sure if it was over the weekend or who knows, maybe it was Monday or maybe it was Tuesday. I forget the exact day, but over the past couple of days, few days, they were about to have their second child, one of their children. I should have probably paid more attention. They were having another baby. Doesn't matter if it was it was definitely, if not their second child, maybe their third child. I'm going to say it was their second kid, because I remember reading the article, and at one point they said that, we'll get into that. Essentially what happened is they had a baby, but not a reg baby. Well, a reg baby, but essentially they had it on the side of the road. They had a baby on the side of the road. So that was exciting. That was exhilarating, because you don't hear about that too often. Or like, I guess if you did, it might. Now, luckily, it gets. You hear about it, and everybody hears about it. It's just a great story, because giving birth is a miracle in and of itself. But giving birth on, in precarious or not precarious, but like you'd ideally want to be in a hospital with medical professionals, or a doula, or a wet nurse who's just constantly sweating over you, drip drip in your mouth, you're trying to catch your breath. But I guess you gotta have them. I honestly don't know. Some jobs are like, and shout out to the wet nurses. I don't know nothing about nothing, like slip and slide all day every day. Elbow deep, dude, elbow deep. What you gotta do with the baby, you can't pull, is what I learned reading the article. You gotta catch. So elbow deep, but catching. Wet nurses. Crazy. Ladies and gents, the point is, this beautiful family had a birthing emergency, if you will. There's the lady involved in the birthing process, the female half of the combination with the vagina and the nips that are capable of lactating, with the ovaries, the one with the ovaries, the one with the, female body parts, that one, the other half that's the one. She was giving birth, or she wasn't giving birth. She was at home, and then she felt the contractions coming in. She's like, oh man, these contractions, sweetheart, she said to her hubby, let's do our drill, call grandma to watch our other kid. So this was either going to be their second or third child. I'm going to guess second child, because if you would have had a second child, maybe you would have taken. But lessons learned, and they learned a lesson, and now we together get to learn a beautiful lesson of the emergencies of childbirth. So essentially, lady gets contractions, tells her husband to get the car and whatnot, calls the grandma to watch the other kid. They come, they're banging out the breath work while driving, and then all of a sudden she's like, pull over, and then he's like, oh, they're just contractions. That's what typical we learned in Lamaze classes, that if you get contractions, Lamaze, just, you know what to do. We've been here before, we practice. And she's like, no, you gotta pull over. This babies are coming. So they did pull over. And she ended up giving birth in her car on the side of the, which was amazing. In their car, and in her car, and it's their car, it's their own shared car, essentially, their car. Their baby's car. Their familial car. I don't know who, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Who cares? It's whatever. It is what it is. And now the baby's being born, and they give birth to a healthy baby. Yes, let's go. But the baby was actually born in her sac, they say, you know, you break the water once you come out, but some babies, I guess, they don't break the water, they don't break the sac, they just slip out with the sac. So that got me to think, like, this is just, you know, miracle on top of miracle, because apparently those are like good signs. I'm like, whatevs, like, hell yeah. But also, like, it just got me to think, I didn't know you could have babies being born with the sac, with the water balloon, essentially, that you're living in for that period of time, that you're occupying your mother's body rent free, dude. Bring, I'm just, housing issues, wet bags. Could we do something there? I don't know, connect the dots, but still, I'm just saying, maybe we could, like, if a baby comes out in a sack, or like if we all have the potential to come out in the water sack, or, you know, can we leave it be? Can that be a thing? How long could you leave that be? Could a baby potentially grow with the sack? Could you lubricate the sack so that it doesn't become like dry? Could you moisturize the sack or something, add like a little bit of ointment to, I don't know, wet sacks and whatnot. And bear with me a few seconds, ladies and gentlemen, because this is a new cup. We're working with a new, and I seem to have dripped a little bit of coffee on the floor, which is fine, because like, that's that raw shit. That's that, oh, we getting excited and telling a story, and we're gonna, you know, all this talk of water and sacks, and I just can't help myself. But this is where we at. Bear with me a few seconds while I hike thousands of acres across this compound that we're on, and I will grab tissue paper. But this will only take me a second, because I am, after all, capable of flying, capable of going speeds faster than the speed of sound. So, you know, faster than sonic speed, which is fucking speedy. So although it's a great distance, I will be back in just a jiff. In the meantime, if you need to adjust your nuts, because nuts, sometimes you're sitting down, they get, you know, misplaced, somewhere uncomfortable, go ahead and adjust your nuts. Ladies, if a nip is just like, if you feel like now is, oh, I wish there was a time in a podcast where I just have 2 seconds to myself where I could adjust a tit. Here's your 2 seconds. Use them wisely. I'll be back. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, again, because, and yes, I run with liquids. They tell you not to run with scissors and liquids. That's all I do. And that's why there's no spills in this house. Sure, everyone can have accidents here and there, and that's why God created toilet paper. So bear with me a few seconds. I could have just let it go until the end, but like, I'm not that important. Bear with me a few seconds while I lower myself. And you too can learn the technique of using your legs to just right, a lot of people know how to get down, but they don't know how to like, cause like, oh, let's get down, but like, can you? And we can teach you that just together. We can learn it together, cause like, I don't even know who we is. We is all of us, and that's not here or there, ladies and gents. Let's continue. Where were we? Birthing, giving birth in sacks. That's pretty dope. Could we utilize this somehow? Expand it. Larger sacks for adults. So adolescents turn later into adults. Could we somehow incorporate this? Because I didn't know that was an option. Because most babies come out, just baby. But, and then, this could happen. And what do you do to the questions are raised? What do we do with the car now? We just gave birth in a car. Let's back that up, actually. There's more here. And this is what I want to be doing, baby, more. As a father, if you're in that position to be, you're now head nurse, you're now wet nurse, you're now doctor, you're now receptionist, you're now custodian, you're now, the car is no longer a car. Hello, we're in a hospital. This is a mobile hospital now, because that's what it is, baby. It's dealing with material objects. You're in a material space, and boom, fucking put a sign up, dude. After your wife, maybe that could be maybe not this guy in particular, maybe that could potentially be a dude. Ladies, gents, mobile delivery. Think about that. Just, I'm about to give birth. I wish there was mobile delivery. How many times have you said that to yourself? Exactly. So just cars pulling up, just again, not pulling, rather catching the babies. To go, dude, because you got more with the sleeping pills, you got more time, you're busy, you have time to go to a hospital, waste 3 days in a hospital. Mobile delivery, it's the future of birthing. Pies to be sliced and graded. Boys and girls, ladies and gents, but like as a father, you gotta become the doctor. Then sure, you gotta like, maybe you get, luckily nowadays we've got our cell phones. You can have your cell phone with you. You can have, people from the hospital guiding you through. But you're the man on deck. You're now the captain of this, and you originally were the captain of that shit. There was nobody else. Think about it. So fucking, but the good news is, like, once that is happening, apparently, once the baby's like, oh, I'm coming now, apparently that's a good sign. You don't need to, it's not going to be a tremendously long, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a doctor, but that's what it is. It's not going to be long before the baby arrives, because when they're in a hurry, they're in a hurry. It's when you're like, wait hours after hours after hours. Bring me some ice chips. Hold my hand. Hold the tit. Blow in my nose. Lift my pillow, lower my legs, lift my legs, lick my elbow for 72 hours. But this one's not like that. This one's like, babies are coming. Yeah, right here. So you gotta be doctor, dude, and you gotta fucking, so you should get a doctorate you should get in your honor, we should give you a doctorate, an honorary doctorate. That's right, in your honor. That's right. Because you basically done, like, you've done everybody's work. That's, you need a whole hospital normally for that, but you could do this by yourself with just the, and get pre-recorded messages. This is how we do it, dude. Mobile delivery, pre-recorded messages with like, in situation A, press record for you press a button, or you just say it. Everything's voice now. Activate voice. I need help. The baby's turned, because the baby's been turned, dude. A lot of babies are turned nowadays because their moms and dads are coming in with the syphilis. Dude, syphilis is on the rise. The babies are turned. Or something, dude. So press A for turned babies. Due to what? Syphilis. Doing it, dude. Making a comeback hard. Not super hard, but like, it's out there, apparently. Who knows? Or maybe it's not, dude. What do I know? I've not seen it. Have you seen it? Have you seen some? Where is syphilis lately? Where is syphilis? Used to hang out. Just come say hi. spend a little time with you, and then leave. But have you seen syphilis lately? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Boys and girls, ladies and gents, what were we even talking about? Babies and the whole birthing process. So yeah, man, give this fella a doctorate, honorary doctorate, that is. And also, yeah, so you gotta like, note to self and others from now, if you're having a baby, again, have towels in your car. Have hot water at all times in your boiling hot water at all. If you're from like the time if I was pregnant, not me personally, because I ain't got them tubes, son. I ain't got them clitori. Fallopian tube. I was gonna say fallopian tube. Maybe that's another part that we don't even know about. Think about that, fallopian and floatian, because through the fallopian, be floating in vaginal liquids and whatnot, dude. That's just jargon from your classic biology textbook. Read it. What are we talking about? Honorary doctorates or something else. It's just so much. And I said we're gonna keep it loose today, dude. Ladies and gents, all I'm trying to say is be prepared. Have a doctor in the trunk of your car at all times from the time that you're pregnant. 9 months, dude. There's so many doctors. Hijack a doctor. Kidnap a man nap, woman nap a doctor. Put him in your trunk. So in case of emergency, dude, 9 months. What's 9 months between you and me, dude? Just kick the trunk door open and get out of here. We're giving birth. Delivery. Maybe that's how we do it. Doctors in the back of trunks, dude. All you need is just like hundreds of thousands of compact doctors, and this thing will fucking forget about the .com bubble, dude. This will just fucking, although you probably don't want a bubble, but like eventually you want it to be successful enough to fucking like bubble up or burst, dude. I don't know markets. God, find new markets. Or do I? Or do I know all the markets? I don't. Or do I? Nonetheless, dude, be prepared is what I'm trying to tell you. God. Next, what do you do with the car? Of course, the car. This could be your designated, if you plan on banging out more babies, if you're going to be giving out babies like, every year, every other 2 years, like every 2 years, let's say, keep the same car. This could be your designated delivery. This could be the first mobile delivery vehicle on the market. It's a prototype. It's a fucking prototype, dude. We did it together. Congratulations. I'm so happy that we've managed to pull this together. A lot of people said maybe the numbers wouldn't match the stats, and the graph was a circle at first, but then we started going on sharp angles, plummeting, rising, until we saw steady red, which was, God, another sign that do we need another loan? No. Because immediately everything did turn green and started pointing to the fucking sky, dude. And ever since then, there's been a bubble city. So essentially what you do with this car, make it a prototype. We just, take it for show, demonstrate to the masses that, all you need to be able to do is just pull back the seat, legs on the whatever, console. Let's go. Legs on console. We could like, open up schools and teach people how to give birth in cars. Because a lot of people, if it's your first one, but imagine going in prepared. You've already seen videos. Legs on the dash, dude. Just fucking let's go, ladies. And then gentlemen from the back, undo the seat belt, dude. Fucking be ready with that action. Like, I'm giving birth. Right there. Pull, fucking handbrake. Right there. Seat belt out. You get legs are up now. We'll do this, dude, together, ladies and gents. This is gonna it's gonna be huge. Point is, this car is now, I would imagine you might want to clean it up. You might not want to clean it up. Again, depending on how close you're gonna have, like, if it's gonna be at least another 9 months, 10 months, let's say. Clean the car. You're like, what do I do with it? This was going to be our, like, oh, it's our, car. Maybe whatever. Do you want to sell it? Should you sell it? Should you disclose that you gave birth in this car? Or should you, so a lot of questions to be asked. I say, if I was buying a car and somebody gave birth in the back seat or the front seat of that car, everything else is great. The engine is, you've been upkeeping, dude. And I know you guys are good people, dude. And like, this could happen to anybody, literally. So I'm just saying, you took care of the car. Like, you get it washed, and you're like, we didn't even think about. I know, because it's like all that. Although the baby did come out in the sack, so maybe there wasn't asthma. But again, like it's birthing, ladies and gents. It's messy. It's gonna get there. Whatevs, dude. Towel or not, that car needs to be like. So do you disclose it? Is all I'm saying. I say, flip a coin. See how you vibe out with the fella or lady who's like, if they're coming in and you're like, okay, I think my car is valued at X amount of dollars, and if they start giving you a hard time and like bargaining hard, take the deal, because like, let's go with the deal. Let's just open up a new chapter in our lives, but like maybe just be like, okay, I don't need to fully disclose that, my wife here gave birth in the back seat or the front seat or on the, every time you're steering, a little bit of just hint of placenta just right there in the nostrils. And who knows, dude, the effects, maybe that butterfly effect, fucking 10 months goes by, this guy, through consuming little amounts of placenta particles that are left in the car, develops this superpower that we're all amazed at. And he's like, I don't know what's going on, but I can do fucking, jumping jacks while doing physics. And it's like baffling the scientific community. And who knows if we're ever going to get to discover this miracle of just like, oh man, who knew placenta evaporating and going in your nostrils through the air could, after a long period of consumption, give you superpowers. But that's neither here or there. The point is, a lot has happened. This makes me super happy for this family, and I also wanted to share with the world that, so that you're familiar, so that, if you're pregnant, again, water in the car, have some water. If it's not boiling, it's towels, let's go. Couple of gloves, couple of bags, couple of this, do your research. I have a couple of, I'm sure most parents do, but it just got me to think, I don't, nowhere near, step by step. Let's down the line, you got to just be like things you never even think of, like, oh man, because, baby could come out, they say 9 months, it could be 8 months and like 3 weeks or 2 or whatever, dude, or it's like, so I'm just saying, be prepared. Babies are a bunch of fucking, they're all about that gang banging and just like fucking coming out into the world and like, me. It's like, so be careful. Like these guys, and these little gals, the fucking, be prepared is all I'm saying. Because they'll come up and like, you gotta, 1 minute it's nice car, 1 minute it could be like, oh, wearing this could happen anywhere, really. Mobile delivery should be applied everywhere, actually. We shouldn't just resort to cars, because you could give birth in an elevator, in an office, on a plane, fucking on a plane, dude, on a helicopter ride, during a bungee jump, dude, just a regular, you're doing a week, but bungee jump, you could give birth mid-air. Think about that. So mobile deliveries, there, like, we got your back. Got your front, got your top, got your bottom. Wherever you're at, we're there. That's all I'm trying to say. God, it sells itself. Fuck. Another exciting news or story, rather, that I heard was, before that, we'll just segue into something else before we get into that other story, because I want to say just bitch please. Just bitch please, dude. Ladies and gents, I was thinking about this phrase, and we're going to start using it, because what happened is you open up a parallel universe's door, and you go into that parallel universe for a second, and everybody's like doing reg life, but using bitch please, and it's just like, it was crazy, because you step into it and all you see is like, oh, this fellow walking into a bank and greeting the bank teller, bitch please, and the bank teller greets the gentleman who walked into the bank with bitch please, and like it's just and you go on to have conversations, but it's just, you meet other people from other dimensions and cultures, and you come back and it's really cool. I thought we should incorporate that in our lives. So imagine you go to the bank and you say, bitch please, can I have overview of my draft of my bank account, and they'll say, "Bitch, please." Of course, I'll be right there with your latest deposits. Goes, collects it, comes back, "Bitch, please." And you say, "Thank you, bitch, please." And it would just, you know, make daily life a little bit sweeter, a little bit better. Or you go to, you know, you got a court date, you go to, typically you'd go up to the judge and say maybe something. Maybe you wouldn't go up, maybe you're a lawyer, or maybe you would, maybe you're your own lawyer. You'd go to the judge and be like, "Your Honor," but replace "Your Honor" with the "Bitch, please," and they can refer to you instead of, you know, Mr. and Mrs. whoever, such and such. "Bitch, please, you may take the stand. Bitch, please." Or, you know, you go to the doctor, you gotta pay a doctor a visit, and you go there, and instead of saying, "Hey, it's good to meet you, doctor," you could be like, "Bitch, please," and they'd be like, "Thank you for coming. What can I help you with? Bitch, please." And you can use it anywhere, at any time. I believe that. I think we can make it work. Did it work in the other place? You know, it seemed like it was working. It's just whatevs. And I liked it, to be very honest with you. So remember that, "Bitch, please." Okay? Just you, and we'll make it a thing together from now on. Greeting just you know, "Oh man, see a friend? Bitch, please." I know you got a "bitch, please" back. It could be more than a greeting. It could be like, "Oh man, somebody just fell on the ground and they need help." Instead of calling for help, you just be like, "Bitch, please." Or vice versa, you want to help and you see them, maybe they can't talk, and you're like, "Bitch, please." Or you're ordering food, it could just be like, you know, and your waitress or your waiter could come up to you and be like, "Bitch, please, order." Or you could instead, as a customer, client could in return say, "Bitch, please, could you come take my order?" So it could, I'm telling you, man, it worked in the other place, and I'm pretty sure we can get it going. It's just like a matter of like habit and like learning to use it in places where we normally don't, because conversations could evolve. Conversations could, you know, in any direction. And I do like the flow of it, because again, it could just be like to each other, but like on a, "Bitch, please, could you hand me that water bottle?" Your homie's just like, "Bitch, please," tosses it back right there. You know, putting it out there. Let me know what you think. Write a comment. "Bitch, please." Let's make it a thing. Let's make it a movement. It's bigger than a movement. It's a lifestyle. It's bigger than a lifestyle. It's existence in and of itself. Sip, sip to the gang. What else is going on, ladies and gents? I would like to introduce a new concept, because I think we are living in the age of tech. A lot of times you know, we're tech-oriented people, we're modern people, we are now fucking like half bots. So it's like, but the positives of this is that I can come up with ideas so that we could, and you too could come up with ideas, not just me. I'm just saying, like, I came up with an idea is what I'm trying to say. You create a device or an app on a phone. Create an app on a phone, or just whatever. Maybe it could just be a device on it. Maybe it could be like whatever, it doesn't matter. Some sort of device, whether an app or maybe a little, just fucking like the size of a little pager or a little beeper right there on your waist. You could, and what essentially whoever else has this app or device, you're walking by. Normally we'd rely upon, you know, historically, if you wanted to find the perfect cock or perfect puss, you had to like be like, "Oh, trial and error." What if there was a perfect cock or puss for you out there without you having to trial and error as much? Think about that. So all you do is you either wear this like a pedometer or like the wristband or like an app on your phone or whatever, or you have it on, and then other people who also have this have it on, dude, and you're walking by and it's taking all your whatevs, dude, all your height, weight, length, girth, tightness, length of badge, shortness of badge, perfect for you, whatever. And according to your, however your brain works with your physiology and whatever you desire, and because you don't know, dude. Ladies, how many times must you saddle up and after however long and be like, oh, and the wrong size, but said I'd grow into it, or he'd grow into it, or whatever, or like, fellas, how many times must you're not alone is all I'm trying to say out there. There's got to be an easier way in terms of finding the perfect, because you're just wearing it. Walk outside, walk for a fucking couple of kilometers, couple of miles, depending if you use kilometers or miles, doesn't matter. Walk a good distance. Next thing you know, whenever this thing picks up perfect badge or cack for you, it starts beeping and alerting other people too. It could have a loud alert, because how exciting would that be to find the perfect cock or puss for you, dude? Ladies, fellas, gents, ladies, gals, guys, dudes, fellas, think about that. How great is that? And it starts going off right there on your hip, dude. Perfect cock alert, or perfect vag alert, perfect cock alert, perfect, it's attention, perfect cock coming in, go proceed 100 feet, make a sharp right, perfect cock on the corner, perfect vag, sharp right, make a U-turn, sharp right. I'm saying this could easily alleviate the whole, you could still do your regular dating, whatever people do in their lives, but if you wanted to lock it down just based on what's the perfect, they say a perfect shoe is made for the perfect foot. They say if the glove fits, they say fits like a glove. They say, they don't say, oh, he or she tried the glove and it was the glove got on, but God, was the glove it was good, it was a great glove, and the hand was a good hand too, but it was just something right there. If the glove, and then you take that glove off and you're they don't say that, they say if the glove fits, or that it fits like a glove, or man, that fits like a nice pair of brand new underwear. Fits, good underwear that's brand new. But, there's something to say about fucking old underwear as well, if you've not had the time or whatever to get new underwear. Sometimes you go from, nice fitting, tight underwear to years of wear and tear until essentially it starts looking like fishnet stockings, but in boxer short form. Nonetheless, you wear it and it's comfortable, it's fine. So the point is, ladies and gents, that I don't even know what the point is, to be honest, but the point is that it's all about having a good time and fucking mesh on your underwear, dude, just because you can. Fishnet stockings, let's go. What were you even talking about? Who knows? Because we're litty today. Because that's what it is. Having a good time. Ladies and gents. Segue time, baby. Let us segue time into the next amazing story that I heard. Incredible. Didn't really hear it. I read it. But I guess once you read something, there's no voice. It's the voice is volume is lowered, no volume, but the subtitles are on, is when you're reading, essentially. That's what it is. So, after reading this story, which was actually really cool. Actually, no, I didn't read this story, my bad. Watched and read it. Watched a portion of it, watched it, because there was a clip. I'm sure some of you guys and gals out there have seen this clip. If you've not seen the clip, check it out. If you've not read the article I'm about to tell you, so you don't need to read, so you don't need to bother your beautiful, beautiful eyes. Those beautiful eyes, yes, you with the fucking pupil and the beautiful color, and may I say that yes, you with the eyelashes, fucking specific. How do I know? Because with the eyelids, dude. Ladies, lady, you, gents, guys, fella, what are we even talking about here? The next story, that's right. This was actually not the, at first I was a little bit like, oh man, is this gonna like, with everything, like, I saw the image and I saw the headline, which I forget at this moment, but it doesn't matter. The point is the story is about a fella who was about to enter his home. I believe it was in LA at some time during the day or night, it doesn't matter, irrelevant of the time, or maybe super relevant, we'll get to it. But he was about to enter his home and then all of a sudden, a couple of thugs jumped the fence and they were about to whip out gats and, just try to rob our mans here or fucking whatever, jump him and then rob him or jump him and then because he's about to enter his home, maybe rob him and then go inside his home and then rob his shit. But as soon as they started to go for their gat, our guy right here pulls out his gat and starts blasting, chasing these mofos out and just like that, dude. And it was heroic. And it got me excited because there was it's instances like this that makes me, I'm not obviously, I don't like, but we live in a world where things, certain things do exist. It's just nice to see somebody being able to like protect themselves by a gap. This is, you need oh man, a lot of backfiring is so, or kickback, or I don't know the terms, but fucking, there's a, that's too many bullets probably, but or could you have too many bullets in such a scenario? But I'm just glad to see that this gentleman was able to provide protection for himself, and not to say just himself, but for his family members as well, because there was a lady inside that house. And maybe a couple other people too. Maybe the lady was also pregnant. Maybe this was their second, and maybe it's a different family. Maybe it was their second or third. Maybe it was their first child. It doesn't matter. Who cares which number child it was? Baby, mother, other relatives, family members, friends, a pet. God, the goldfish. Who knows? So many people. The tarantula on the corner. Doesn't matter. A lot of lives were saved, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Just due to the fact that this guy can pull out and be like, not on my watch. Not today. You may be lucky and catch some guy somewhere, sometime, somehow, somewhere, but not today, not this guy, not now, not here, not this guy, not here. You know what I mean? So it's not, and then after you say that, you drop the lines and then right there, dude. Okay, not up in this bitch. Right there, not today. Shut it down, not today. Catch him in the fucking, he's running away. Catch him in the that's where you get target practice. Achilles heel, that shit. You're lucky I got your Achilles heel, bitch. Now you're on the ground. Just trim the back of the knee with but just graze the back of the knee with the bullet. Just fucking, tendons are off. You're having a difficult time running, keeping up pace. With the doggos that I call upon your ass, because you got doggos either at hand in your home or you call 911 and be like, release the hounds. Tendons, weak, grazed them. See ya. I click. And then you wait 30 seconds, minute and 30 seconds, 2 minutes and 45 seconds, and this fella's just on the ground crawling. Please, no, my tendons. And you're like, bitch. Please. Wait, and then just fucking he's just dragging himself and he's trying to grab his gun, but you keep kicking the gun further, dude. Just keep kicking the gun. So he's like, I can make it to the gun. But you can't, dude, because what? Back your tendons, son. Can't walk now. So that's what you do. That's what I'd like to see more of. No, I would like to see overall less of the, but in case that happens, it's good to have that, dude. And that's where, shout out to we live in a world where, certain things, it's good to be able to protect yourself, dude, ladies and gents. So, the U.S. is special in that sense. I would, Canada's different, and many of things were very similar, and many of things were different. But that is one thing that I like, the idea of people being able to like protect themselves via like if it's needed, you know, because like you can fucking like, you know, you could be the best jiu-jitsu, you could be the best, you know, A's, B, C, like you could be all of it, but nothing's flying faster than right there, right? So all I'm saying is that, you know, I'm just happy that things worked out in this case. And yeah, because especially like, it's just, you know, everything that has happened over the past, you know, few, just like home invasions, or like you see like, oh, I don't know, a portion of my mind thinks like, what if like, you know, what if people in parts of the world, if they're having like situations where like people are like coming in middle of the night or whatever, and in your home, it'd be nice to be like, not to say, I don't know what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that's how I would like, you know, because yeah, it does provide a lot of protection, dude. Ladies and gents, this was, you know, man, fuck, have a nice shiny fucking pistol, like a nice revolver with fucking like, with a long thing. Maybe silver plated with silver bullets. And you don't even use it, but you sit out on the porch and you just have a knife where you take bullets and you like just look out into the garden or whatever and be like, whoever wants this, I can etch your name in on it, so that people don't get the wrong idea of like, oh, when we're walking by that house, no bueno. That's what, and you could fucking sip on like Long Island iced teas while the sun sets and just what, like, I don't know, dude, just ideas. It's nice to, yeah, gun ownership is pretty cool. It's not as common here in, I don't know much about Canada's gun laws, to be honest. I don't think it's easy. I don't think it's super difficult. But overall, all I'm saying is like, it's nice to see that, yeah. Anyway, I don't even know what I'm talking about, ladies and gents. The point is that I love you all. And thank you for joining me again. We're going to be, that's what it is, babe. We're going to be dropping in more frequently as promised, coming in hot, but also like staying with it, because you gotta like fucking come in hot, but then you gotta stay in with it, because oh, the jacuzzi, we're in the jacuzzi right now, the heat's about to get heated, it's about to get steamy, it's when, oh man, now we're exfoliating, now this is like reverse antitoxins or protoxins, like the toxins, because you're sitting in a jacuzzi, you're stewing toxins. It's like antioxidants. It's like, but with steam and hot water, is all I'm trying to say. So if you like steam and hot water, this is the shit for you. If you like a cold, dude, we can do fucking misty cold, dude. Just like dry ice. What? Cold as dry ice. Try touching it. It'll stick. It'll rip off layers of dermis, dude. Skin peeled. Looking younger, debatable. Different. But you know, you don't wanna. All I'm saying is, where can you find it? Every week, we are probably gonna be trying a new schedule. So today is again Wednesday. I will probably most likely be dropping in on Friday. What I like to do for the meantime, for the weeks, months to come ahead, as we're entering winter and Christmas is around the corner and all that beautiful time, holiday seasons are feeling fucking the spirits right there, dude. I feel it. The holiday spirits are there. We're gonna be probably vibing 2 times a week, Wednesdays and Fridays, for, you know, moving forward now. Again, if you've been with me from the get-go, thank you very much for all the love and support. I hope that your testicles are fucking nice and firm, juicy, ready to go. Just fucking stand on deck, fam. Ladies, I love your, I just want to say shout out to the ladies for optimal pH levels out there. You holding it down with the pH levels are always fucking maintained, ladies. Your boy gets it, dude. I'm there with the cause. pH levels fucking always right there. Sure, you might have a few days here, but like always, like fucking rocking good pH levels. No respect, son. I hear you, ladies. Flowers. For the ladies with the pH levels, rocking it out there. point is, dropping in every Wednesday and Friday, probably moving forward. Again, if you've been with me from the get-go, sending all the love right back at you. If it's your first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on the YouTubes. Follow me on Instagram. Check out patreon.com/RobSadri. Talk about it, pass it around. And again, let me know if you like more dimmer lighting or more light lighting, until I figures it out one step at a time. Until next time, sending you all the love from Toronto, Canada to all around the globe, nation to nation, coast to coast, sea to sea, vag to vag, cack to cack, cack to vag, vag to cack. From one belly button to another belly button, floating lints of belly buttons from my belly button to your belly button, to your belly button from another person's belly button, and there goes the global collective lent. Because you've heard of a collective consciousness, but the collective lent is also a thing. Because it's always in someone's belly button, somewhere around the world, at any given time, sometimes in the same place or in a different place, and you're like, how? So, until next time, I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Peace out.